All right. See, I do it every week. That's why I had to record it. Because I do it every time we talk to the people. Every single time. I've been doing it since we started the podcast. Y'all need to go back and find it. Every beginning of every podcast is...
Well, all right.
All right. Here we go. On with the show. Isn't that what he says? Isn't that what Norm says?
I don't know. I don't watch.
I do not remember. But I've heard it so many times. All right. First things first. No spoiling what happens next week. We will tell you what happens next week. Maybe next week. Karen? No spoilers.
I didn't say anything.
Well, what y'all got?
Same stuff, just a different day.
Same old thing?
Job searching,
Same shit, different day?
packing up,
No list?
job searching, getting rid of stuff, job searching.
She can't help herself.
He said,
Yeah,
don't spoil it.
I've been
Yeah.
packing things for over a month.
Okay, still. Don't.
Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil
Actually, it's
things.
been longer than that because I packed my work
But you haven't
clothes
told them.
in February.
I know, but
Yes, I did.
You haven't been telling them. You've been
said-
telling us.
Listen, I said it on a podcast that I packed all my work clothes in a suitcase. I'm ready to
Y'all
get the
remember
hell
this?
up out of here.
Y'all remember this? I don't remember this.
February.
I don't remember.
I wasn't working anymore. What's the point of having them in the closet? Catching dust.
Yeah, that's exactly what they catching too. Same thing we catch them right now. Dust.
I cleaned the table off yesterday. It doesn't even look like it.
Right.
I cleaned the shelves off yesterday and the chairs, and it doesn't even look like it.
It's not even. It's almost. We talked about dust in our last
Yeah.
thing, and it kind of doesn't. It kind of doesn't matter.
It's like tumbleweeds in the morning for real.
It kind of doesn't matter. You just. I don't. Basically, you could keep your house closed all the way up, right? If
It still wouldn't matter.
Well, if you had good windows, if you kept everything closed, you could keep the dust out. But you couldn't live unless you were running AC 24/7.
Yeah, but even then, I can't even imagine how much water you would drink at that point. Because I put the air conditioner on to take a nap to keep out some of the outside noise because it's so loud at all time. It's so loud.
At nap time.
And so I turned the air on, and when I got up yesterday, I was so thirsty. I drank 2 of these within 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and I couldn't get enough water. So I can't imagine how dehydrated you would be if you constantly had the air on. And some of these places, they keep the air on the entire time. It starts getting hot, and they leave the air on all day, all night.
Yep. Which
I don't understand because
they
at
must
night
have a
it's really comfortable.
They must have a really good electrical grid.
Right?
Because
That's a lot of air conditioners.
everybody's running all these air conditioners. I mean, they're actually more efficient than the large house style air conditioners that we have in the States, and you can turn one on in one room and not be cooling the entire house, but still.
Right?
This video is not brought to you by Carmex
It should be.
or KY Lip Balm.
No KY lip balm, not this again.
There's no KY Lip Balm. You should see the thing that I did to our video last time.
Not that kind of
you
lip
guys will
balm.
see. You guys will see it when I say KY doesn't just make lube, and then I went to their website. Yeah, they pretty much only make lube.
Told ya.
They have other stuff, other products, but their jelly, their lubrication it's all lube. They don't have another thing that they do with their lube. They're just different kinds of. They got aloe vera lube.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know they have that
I
kind
wonder
of
if they have minty fresh.
tingles.
Wonder if they have fluoride lube.
Ew. Gross. Disgusting.
I mean, fluoride's in all the water, you know. Okay, so
What you got?
I don't know.
Roll the intro.
Thank you.
You're
With
so
all of that
enthusiastic.
enthusiasm. Wow. Wow. Wow.
I have a headache.
You have a headache. Can I hit you?
No!
Well, I mean, if I punch you really hard, you won't think about the
That
headache.
doesn't work that way.
Shit,
and
if I
you
break
know
a
it.
finger, I bet you will.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, it would. Y'all hear about the Peter McKinnon?
you did. You told me about
Did you hear about the Peter
Oh,
McKinnon?
shut up.
So, Peter McKinnon,
Oh.
our good friend. Not a good friend. Peter McKinnon. Well, you know, everybody you watch on YouTube is your good friend. Don't you feel that way? Like, it's like you know them.
Yeah.
They may not know you, but you know them.
Yeah.
Okay, so Peter McKinnon, my good friend. He was in a side-by-side. A side-by-side is essentially a glorified golf cart, essentially, just not electric, it's a gas. It's what is the name? Quad. It's like a quad, but it's
Covered.
not as sporty. How about that? But they can be. They can be decked out and for off-road and stuff. Apparently he tipped over in one. And when you tip over in these vehicles, you're basically not supposed to try to catch yourself. You're not supposed to put any limbs out of the vehicle because if you do, bad things can happen. That goes for being in a car. You never put your hand out, like out the window if you're turning over. But people do it because they want to catch themselves.
They lose their arms.
Can't catch the car.
No, you're not trying to catch the car. You're trying to catch yourself from hitting.
It's a natural reaction.
Did you say national?
I said natural.
So he puts his left arm out as he's falling, and the top of the 4x4 slams down on his hand, breaking all 4 fingers. Yeah.
That's fun.
At the beginning of summer. 8 weeks. New motorcycle.
He's not riding that motorcycle this season. He is not riding that motorcycle this season.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
sucks.
even know if he'll be able to ride it by October.
Doesn't matter. He's in Toronto. You're not riding a motorcycle that much in October anyway.
Like I said, he's not riding this season.
No.
You can't
this year.
clutch with your fingers
No,
like
he
that.
ain't
There's
gonna
no way.
You know, right? I think he said he got a new water vehicle too. He might be able to do that by the end of the summer. Might. Because you don't do anything with that left hand.
All right.
It's just holding on. But
Still, yikes on a bike.
okay, so there's that. Kind of interesting news. Watching him get things out of his camera bag with one hand, very interesting. And then putting everything back in his camera bag with one hand. So let's see here what we got. Notes, coffee chat notes for. Yeah, I have no notes. I have no list. I got nothing. More, of course, interviews. I had one. I think I have another one today. It's this preliminary thing that they're doing now. I think what they're doing is they're trying either to circumvent recruiters or they've pulled recruitment into their, like, in-house.
Yeah.
And it's not so efficient. It would be better just to go ahead and just have an interview because you end up answering the same questions.
Well, the thing that I don't understand, like, you got the email saying it was for a high school English teacher position, and then you get on the video interview with the person, and it's for 4th grade.
But like I said, they sent something saying that. I don't think I remembered it was that one. And I do remember thinking, well, even if it's 4th grade, I do want to talk to them because they may have something else. They may like me. They may see something and they want to maybe kick somebody else out and have me come. So, you know,
Right,
I still want to have the conversation. I guess that's why I just threw it away. Like it didn't matter. It didn't matter. But when she said it again, it was like, oh yeah, 4th grade. Yeah, no, I'm not here for 4th grade.
Yep.
Which is really messed up because in most systems, 4th grade is elementary, 5th grade is middle school, or 5th grade is elementary and 6th grade is middle school.
Yeah.
And the difference between them is such a big difference because being a homeroom elementary school teacher is very different than being a middle school English teacher.
Yeah.
I'm not teaching everything else. I'm not responsible for a class of people like a homeroom teacher is. I don't want that. I'm not an elementary school teacher. So yeah. No 4th grade. I'm not a 4th grade guy. I'm not a 3rd grade guy. I don't. No thanks. So anyway, there's that. Lots of stuff going out. Not much coming in.
I
Hopefully.
posted on Facebook last night that I had sent out 27 applications, and then after that, a friend of mine who was an exchange student in high school, he sent me a link and said, "Hey, I saw this thing. I wondered if you'd be interested in." And so I sent out even more after he went to bed.
Okay.
It's just ridiculous.
I told you, I don't believe this thing that says there's a shortage of teachers because no one is behaving like there's a shortage.
Right, because...
If there was an actual shortage, they would be pulling the trigger on hiring.
Well, a friend
quickly,
of mine in
because they would be
Chicago...
trying to get as many people as they could.
A friend of mine in Chicago sent me this article that said Michigan is so short of teachers that they emailed 30,000 former teachers and asked them to return to the classroom, and only 1,200 of them said yes.
Okay, that's fine.
So I asked my friend, because I was talking with her yesterday, who's a retired teacher, and I said, "Hey, did you get this email?" And she's like, "No. Maybe it went to my junk box."
You got jump.
And so she goes to her spam and she doesn't see an email, and she's like, "I've only been retired for a few years, so it would make sense they'd send one to me." But she said, "I wonder if they even send out that many. Or if that's just what they're reporting."
Hey, like I said, this is an opportunity for schools and school systems to get in a lot of new people and train them, mentor them, and stop trying to say, "Oh, well, you have to have a certificate." Like there are summer jobs that say you have to have a certificate. It's like, why would I need a certificate for summer work? Like people like that, no. And a lot of these people are doing stuff online anyway.
Yeah.
Then why do I need a search?
The thing that I saw that you pointed out yesterday, there was one for this summer program. If you were certified by the school district, you got paid $60 an hour. If you were certified in the state, you got $30 an hour. If you were not certified, you got $13 an hour. It didn't matter if you had all the same education and experience, you got $13 versus $60, which is just crazy.
There's a shortage.
I mean, I applied in Grand Rapids alone. 30 something positions. And I don't think you've heard back from any of them yet, have you?
I haven't heard from anybody yet today.
And in South Carolina, I applied for, 20 in one school district.
It's 7 in the morning now.
Yeah, but some of these I applied for last week.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I have a feeling getting a job in education is going to be quite difficult. And maybe that, like I said this last week. I'm starting to think education, just get out of education and focus on money and get as much of it as you can and put all those resources toward the traveling Farrs. And it just seems like, having our own business and doing what we're doing. I mean, we can still educate and we can still teach, we can still do all this stuff. We just put it under our own umbrella and move forward that way.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, maybe that's the benefit of going abroad, is to come back and not jump into the rat race. Essentially, just do your own thing.
The problem is everything in the U.S. is so stupid expensive. Everything.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Like, you can't really avoid the rat race because you can't live at a reasonable. You can't live.
Okay, you're looking at reasonable. Where do you get reasonable from?
You can't. You have to have a significant income.
Yeah, we do need a significant income
to not rely on an entity to pay you. To not, like, you'd have to have a significant independent income, and right now, that's really difficult.
I really don't understand your point.
You're saying you don't want to get back in the rat race.
No, what I'm saying is make as much money as we can to fund us not being in the rat race. That's what I'm saying. We can't stay at home not making any money. What I'm saying is, instead of looking for jobs in education, look for a job, period, that's going to pay a significant amount of money to allow us, just not look at education. If education is not going to value what has been done over the last 10 years by both of us,
right,
then it's not any different than an entry-level position any other place then. You're talking $15 an hour, minimum wage, all over again. You see what I'm saying? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, you don't want to be in the rat race. You're not going to necessarily get in that, but we're going to be trying to survive and earn as much as we can and work like a dog every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's our plan. For those that want to know our plan, that's our plan. Work so hard that we don't even see each other.
I don't want that.
Yeah, well, you better get used to it because that's what's coming. And the bad thing is, if we had done that over these last 10 years, we wouldn't be in this position.
Don't forget
If
to follow
you
want
to follow the Traveling Farrs, you can find us at the YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, iTunes, Spotify, or wherever awesome podcasts are sold for free at The Traveling Farrs. If you like the Instagram or the Twitters, Traveling Farrs. If you'd like to send an email, travelingfars@gmail.com, and the blog space, thetravelingfars.blueberry.net. No E's in the blueberry.
Do the YouTube stuff in your outro?
No, the YouTube stuff is for my channel. That is not for this channel. It does say the same thing I said before. If you want to follow the Traveling Farrs, you can find it. They already heard it.
Say it again.
They heard it. It's the thing you saw.
You told it to subscribe and
it's the
like
thing that you guys just saw.
notification and tell their friends. And
We never tell them that.
No, never.
We've never done that.
No.
We don't tell people this. We don't tell people to do any of those things.
Maybe that's why we're not famous yet.
Because people don't.
People are sheep
Because
that need
people
to be told to do all the things for 50 YouTubers a day. Sick and tired of this. You know what to do.
You know what's funny about that? Now YouTubers are starting to say things like 90% of our subscribers are, or 90% of our watchers are not subscribed, and all that. It's like, you know what?
This shouldn't be a thing.
No,
you
but
like the person, you watch several of their videos, subscribe.
Right, subscribe.
They're gonna be recommended to you now.
I have this thing about, because I will say, oh, I want to know about this thing, and then I'll go watch a YouTube video. And if I like the person, I'll watch another YouTube video.
Yeah.
If I have watched 3 or 4 of their videos, I subscribe.
That makes sense. But that does make sense.
I'm not going to subscribe every single video I watch.
Correct.
But if I watch at least 3 or 4 of their videos, I subscribe.
But that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Because you've watched enough to know that you want to keep watching, and you do want to know when they upload, and you want them recommended when they have a new thing. So you ring the bell and you're good.
But after just watching them once and not subscribing, YouTube is like, oh, you like that, huh? Here's some other things. Little nuggets for you.
Yeah,
and then it's hard to make back to that YouTube, the channel that you did.
It's not hard to go back. You just go back to your history and you click on them again. I don't see. This is the thing that we were talking about with the Instagram thing. People put a link in their Instagram bio. I've never gone to anyone's Instagram bio. If they are a person that has a YouTube channel, I just go to YouTube and find them on YouTube. I do not go, and even if they say, I've got a new video, link in the bio, I'm not going to the bio to find it. I'm going to click over, because I guess I count the clicks, right? Why would I click into, like, I'm on the phone, but I want to watch it on my computer? Because I don't watch YouTube videos on my phone.
Right.
I do.
You see? So since I'm watching YouTube videos on my computer, and I'm looking at Instagram on my phone, I just go to my computer, clickety click click, I've got them up, put the phone down, and now I'm watching their video. Yeah. That's how I do it. I do not do the through Instagram thing. I don't really see a lot of YouTube videos on Facebook anymore because I don't spend that much time on Facebook. But if I do, I'm gonna open it in YouTube.
Yeah, I do. I watch the Facebook videos more than I'm on like a news feed or any of that stuff. Because sometimes in the evening when it's just me, the kids are still napping, Aaron's got his headphones on, I'll just sit and watch some videos that I know that nobody else is going to want to watch or listen to. I do it there. And there are some things that are only on Facebook, like the Red Table Talk. I enjoy that, and that's only
They
on
don't
Facebook.
have it on
No,
YouTube?
it's a Facebook exclusive. That is a thing. Courtney Cox has a Facebook show about women giving birth. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it, but I've seen a couple episodes of it. She follows these women through their pregnancy journeys, and then
It's not a journey.
some of them they are. Some of them it's pretty. Wow.
All I know is nobody should have to tell anyone what to do with a YouTube video.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that why, like, someone big like Corridor has to tell people to subscribe and like. I don't get that. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. Now, telling people about your Patreon, yes, you're gonna have to tell people about that. Tell people to go find you on Instagram and all that, yeah, sure, probably.
Or your website.
You know, or your website, yes, I get it. You know, link in description.
Merch
yes,
shop,
merch shops, all that.
that.
Yes, absolutely.
But if you like something, there's a like button for a reason.
But it's right
It's
under the
sitting
video.
right there. You're looking at it right now.
I don't get that.
They even added a scroll feature while you're in full screen mode.
A scroll feature.
Yeah, so when you're in full screen, if you just scroll down, it goes down to the description and the like and all the other stuff, so you don't ever have to go out of full screen. You just scroll back up.
I've never done that.
Me either.
And you have theater mode.
I always use theater mode, but I'm usually almost always windowed doing something else, like playing something important like solitaire.
It's good for your brain.
Because that's what I do.
Usually.
I turn on YouTube videos and I watch I play solitaire.
That's terrible. Well, I'll watch Minecraft videos while playing Minecraft.
But you're just listening, though. You're literally listening to the Minecraft video. You're listening.
I'll go back and forth.
Nah, you're listening. You're listening to someone talk,
Yeah.
and then you're playing the game.
Yeah.
Anything else for the people? All right, we out of here.
He said we didn't have anything. But...
Say goodbye to the people.
Bye, folks.
Peace. I don't feel like getting up.
Okay. Have fun being there.
I'm tired. I've been up since 3 something, 4 something.